Good morning, student. Today I am going to start the important topic torque. Okay. The torque actually is a force which has turning effect in a body about any axis of rotation. Means when we apply a force on any body, then body rotate about any axis, then we can say that torque is applied on that body. So actually torque is a force which has tendency to rotate a body about the axis of rotation. Okay, so let us now see in this figure. Suppose this is a body. The body may be of any size, any shape. Okay, now this body is free to rotate about this axis. So this is the axis of rotation. If we apply a force over this body in this direction, so this line is known as line of action of force. Okay, then body tends to rotate about this axis of rotation, and the perpendicular distance between line of action of force and axis of rotation is d. So mathematically it can be expressed as torque means tau equal to force into perpendicular distance. Here perpendicular distance is d. So we can denote this torque by Greek letter tau. So tau is equal to force into perpendicular distance. This is the perpendicular distance between line of action of force and axis of rotation. Okay, so force is denoted by F and perpendicular distance denoted by d. So formula for torque is tau is equal to F into d. Now we are trying to understand this torque with a suitable example. Okay, suppose when we open a door, then we apply a force. So after applying a force on the door, then door turn about the hinge, about that vertical axis. So what is the direction of torque in opening the door or in closing the door? Okay, so suppose this is the door. Okay, now we open the door like this, means we apply the force in this direction. Okay, then body rotate like this. So this can be understood by applying right hand thumb rule. What is right hand thumb rule? So this is the right hand thumb rule. Okay, this finger indicates the direction of force, means force is applied to this direction, means torque acting in vertically downward. Okay, when we open the door to this side like this, okay, like this, it means force is applied to this side, means torque acting vertically upward. This is the direction of force and direction of torque in upward direction. Okay, so in vector notation the torque is denoted by tau equal to r vector cross f vector. Okay, tau equal to r vector cross f vector, and SI unit by this formula is Newton into meter, because the unit of force is Newton and the unit of distance is meter. So its SI unit is Newton per meter, and the quantity, it is a vector quantity. So what will be the direction? So direction of torque always perpendicular to the plane containing F and R, means the plane in which F and R exist, the perpendicular in normal to this plane indicates the direction of torque. Okay, and the dimension of torque is m L square T minus 2. So let us now see on the board the torque, or we can say the moment of force is the turning effect of force, means on applying the force body turn about any axis. So it is measured as the product of magnitude of force and the perpendicular distance between line of action of force and axis of rotation. Okay, in vector notation torque is represented as tau vector equal to r vector cross f vector. Okay, or on applying the cross product rule, tau equal to r f sin theta into n cap. Okay, n cap is the unit vector which shows only direction. Okay, so if we denote tau vector, then we have to write here with direction, means n cap, or If we denote only in magnitude, then we can write r into f into sine theta. So here in theta is the angle between f and r. Now SI unit is equal to Newton into meter or dyne into centimeter. Okay, then dimensional formula of torque is m L square T minus 2. Okay, quantity vector in direction perpendicular to the plane containing F and R. Okay, so in which plane F and R exist, the normal to that plane indicate the direction of torque, and this direction can be found by applying right hand thumb rule. Okay, so this finger when moved from R to F, then its direction will be perpendicular. Okay, means when we apply the force in anti-clockwise, then direction of torque is upward. When we move in clockwise, then its direction is downward. Means we can understand by using a screwdriver. Okay, a screwdriver means like this. So when we move like this, then it screwdriver move upward. Let us now discuss the expression for torque in Cartesian coordinate system. What is Cartesian coordinate system? A system in which rectangular components are used, means x, y, z are known as Cartesian coordinate system. So for this, for three-dimensional motion, the position vector r, torque tau can be written in rectangular component as follows, means r vector equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap, and tau vector equal to tau x I cap plus tau y j cap plus tau z k cap, and f vector equal to fx I cap plus fy j cap plus fz k cap. So we have to find the expression for torque. So as we know that the tau equal to r vector cross f vector. Okay, so as we know that the cross product is solved by making a matrix like this. Okay, now write the coefficient of I, j, k in the position vector. So this is the position vector. So coefficient of I is x, y and z. Here we have to write I, j and k. Okay, then f, we have to write the coefficient of I, j, k in f. Here fx, fy, here fz. Now tau vector equal to r cross f, and this is equal to I cap. Now first hide the first column and move to top to bottom, means y fz, minus sign, then bottom to top, means we can write z fy, then minus j, because this j cap is negative. Okay, now hide the middle column, move here x into fz, minus sign, then z into fx. Okay, now in last k cap, hide the last column and move from this x fy, minus sign, then y fx. Okay, now substituting the value of tau vector, means tau x I cap plus tau y j cap plus tau z k cap. Okay, now right side the portion remains same. So I cap y एफ जेड माइनस जेड एफ वाई माइनस जे, ओके, एक्स एफ जेड माइनस जेड एफ एक्स प्लस के कैप, एक्स एफ वाई minus y f x. Okay, now comparing the coefficient of I, j, k from both sides. So on comparing we find that tau x equal to y f z minus z f y. Similarly tau y equal to means this to this, tau y equal to minus of x f z minus z f x, and tau z equal to x f y minus y f x. Okay, so this is the expression for torque in Cartesian coordinate system, and this equation can be written as by this minus sign sent inside the bracket, then z f x minus x f z. Okay, because when we negative sign move inside this bracket, then this term become positive and this term become negative. Okay, so these are the expression for torque in Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, now another important term is angular momentum. Okay, angular momentum of the particle rotating about an axis is defined as the moment of linear momentum of the particle about that axis. Okay, it is measured as the product of linear momentum and the perpendicular distance of line of action of force from axis of rotation. Okay, so it is denoted by L. So in vector notation, this angular momentum can be expressed as L vector equal to R vector cross P vector. Okay, so as we know that A vector cross B vector equal to AB sin theta, so here we can apply the cross product rule. So R P sin theta into n cap. Here theta is the angle between R and P, and n cap is the direction of this angular momentum. Okay, so direction of angular momentum can be found by using right hand thumb rule, or we can say that by using screwdriver rule. So when screwdriver move in this direction, then it moves in upward. Okay, when we move like this and it move upward, when we move this side means this side, then it moves in downward. Okay, so in vector notation, L vector equal to R P sin theta into n cap, or L equal to R P sin theta. Okay, if theta equal to 90, then L equal to R P sin 90, and the value of sin 90 is maximum 1. So R into P, the L equal to R into P, or this can be written as L equal to P into R. Okay, since P equal to mass into velocity, so when put the value of P in this equation, then we get L equal to mvr. So this is the another form of angular momentum. Okay, now since V equal to R omega, now put the value of V in this above equation, L equal to m R omega into R, so m R square into omega. Okay, so this is the third form. Okay, as we know that mr square is equal to I, means moment of inertia, so this angular momentum can be written as L is equal to I omega. Okay, so these are the four formula of angular momentum. After that we discuss the few basic information related to angular momentum. Okay, now SI unit. What is the SI unit of angular momentum? So by using this formula we can write the unit of angular momentum. The unit of m is kg, unit of velocity is meter per second. Okay, now put the value of r, again meter means meter square, so its SI unit or MKS unit is kilogram meter square per second. Okay, or gram centimeter square per second. So it is the unit in CGS system, okay, and this is the unit in MKS system. MKS system is that system in which the unit of mass is kg, unit of length is meter, unit of time is second. Here CGS system means unit of length is centimeter, unit of mass is gram, and unit of time is second. Okay. Now quantity. So angular momentum is a vector quantity. Okay, vector. And what will be the direction? Its direction perpendicular to the plane containing P and R. Okay. And dimensional formula of angular momentum is m L square T minus 1. So these are basic information of angular momentum. Now the expression for angular momentum in Cartesian coordinate system. So for dimensional motion, dimension in 3 dimension. Okay, in 3 dimensional motion, the position vector r is expressed as x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap, and linear momentum p is written as px I cap plus py j cap plus pz k cap. Now we have to find the expression for angular momentum. So as we know that L vector equal to R vector cross P vector. Okay, and this cross product solved by using matrix, means R vector cross P vector, like this: I cap, j cap and k cap. Now we have to write the coefficient of I, j, k in R, because first letter is R. So here I coefficient is x and y and k coefficient is z. Now write the coefficient of I, j, k in momentum. So here px, py and pz. Now solve this matrix. So R cross P, okay, is equal to I cap. Now hide the first column and move from top to bottom, means y pz minus z py, j minus j, because this j is always negative. Then hide the second column, move from top to bottom, x pz minus sign, then px into z. So this px into z written as zpx. Okay, after that k. Now hide the last column, to move top to bottom, x py minus ypx. Okay, it means L vector equal to R vector cross P vector, and this equal to I cap y pz minus z py minus j cap x pz minus z px plus k cap x py minus y px. Okay, and this L can also be written in 3-dimensional rectangular coordinate system, means Lx I cap plus Ly j cap plus Lz k cap. Okay, now right side the portion remain same. To I y pz minus z py minus j cap x pz minus z px plus k cap x py minus ypx. Okay, so on comparing the coefficient of I, j, k from both sides, so we can write Lx equal to ypz minus zpy. Similarly, Ly equal to minus xpz minus zpx. Okay, now this minus move to inside the bracket, and second line can be written as zpx minus xpz. Okay, similarly Lz equal to एक्स पी वाई माइनस वाई पी एक्स. So these are the rectangular component of linear momentum, means expression angular momentum in terms of Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, so these are three component of angular momentum. As we know that tau equal to r cross f, okay, and equal to L vector equal to r cross p, okay. So starting with the first equation, differentiating both sides with respect to t, okay. So dl upon dt is equal to d upon dt of r vector cross p vector, okay. So here we can apply the product rule, means first function differential of second plus second function differential of first, okay. To revise this in your mind once again, differentiation of product rule, first function differential of second function plus second function differential of first function, okay. So here dr upon dt cross p vector plus r vector cross dp vector upon dt. देखो फर्स्ट फंक्शन डिफरेंशियल ऑफ सेकेंड, second function differential of first, but here we use the cross sign, so we can put here cross, not into, okay. This is the cross. So as we know that the differentiation of position vector with respect to time is known as velocity, means v vector cross p vector plus r vector cross f vector, because according to Newton's second law, rate of change of momentum is equal to applied force. So this dp vector upon dt is equal to f, and dr vector upon dt is equal to v. So as we know that the direction of momentum is same as that of dimension of velocity, it means these two are parallel, and cross product of parallel vector always equal to 0. It means the value of this is equal to 0 plus r vector cross f vector, okay. And r vector cross f vector is equal to tau. This implies L vector means dl upon dt, okay. dl vector upon dt is equal to tau. So we can say that the rate of change of angular momentum is equal to torque.